The Bunny King has requested the best lands in the New World, and it is up to you to claim it for him. Welcome to Bunny Kingdom. Bunny Kingdom is a drafting and placement game for 2 to 4 players from Iello Games. Players will develop fiefs, construct cities, farm resources, and receive parchments to create the best kingdom imaginable. Will you be able to please the king, or will you be left with the scraps? Let's find out in Bunny Kingdom. Place the New World board in the center of the table within reach of all players, and place 1 Strength 1 city on each of the city spaces. Each player will choose a color and place the 36 rabbit figurines in front of them. Place 1 of each player's rabbits on the 0 space of the score track. Place the remaining cities and tokens next to the board within reach of all players. Now, shuffle the exploration cards to make a deck and place it face down near the board. The number of cards you start with depends on the number of players in the game. If you have 3 players, you will deal 12 cards, and if you have 4 players, you will deal 10 cards. Deal the cards face down. Do not look at the cards yet. Now, you are ready to play. Bunny Kingdom is played over 4 rounds, and each round has 3 phases: exploration, construction, and harvest. All players will complete the phases simultaneously. There are 2 phases in the exploration phase: draft cards and play cards. During the draft cards phase, each player will look at their hand, choose 2 cards, and lay them face down in front of them. Then they will pass their hand face down to the next player. The direction that the cards go changes in each round. During rounds 1 and 3, you will pass to the player on your left. During rounds 2 and 4, you will pass to the player on your right. Once everyone has chosen and passed, reveal the 2 cards you chose. Let's take a closer look at the types of cards you can play. Parchment cards are kept secret until the end of the game. If you play one, keep it face down in front of you. You can look at the card at any time during the game. The most common type of card is a territory card. Each territory card has a letter and number that correspond with the coordinates of a space on the board. If you play one, place one of your rabbits on the corresponding space on the board, then place that card in the discard pile. Building cards can build cities, farms, sky towers, or camps. If it is a city card, it will have a number in the upper left-hand corner telling you which strength city you can build. Camp cards will also have a number on it and will allow you to take control of a space. When you play a building card, place the corresponding city or token on the card. Finally, there are provision cards. When these are played, you will immediately draw and play 2 cards from the deck and place your provisions in the discard pile. Once everyone has played their cards and passed, repeat these steps until all of the cards have been played. In a 3-player game, cards will be passed 6 times, and in a 4-player game, they will be passed 5 times. Now you can move on to the construction phase. During this phase, you can choose to build any building cards that you played during this round or previous rounds. In order to place a building, you must control the territory and follow any building requirements. For example, luxury resource farms and strength 3 buildings can only be built on certain types of territories. Once a building has been placed, it cannot be moved and there cannot be more than 1 city or token on a tile. If you place a building on a territory that already produces a resource, like this one, it will continue to produce that resource in addition to the effects of the building. Camps are a little different. If more than 1 player plays a camp card, you will play these cards in ascending order. For example, if a player has the 1 camp card and another player has the 3 camp card, the 1 camp card will lay their camp down first. Camps can only be moved if someone plays a territory card with the same coordinates. Once everyone has laid the buildings that they want to, it is time to harvest those golden carrots. Each fief has strength and wealth. A fief is a group of connected territories under a player's control. Fiefs can only be connected top, bottom, left, or right, never diagonally. Fiefs can be separated by lava flow. Strength is determined by the total number of towers within a fief. For example, this fief has a strength 1 tower and a strength 2 tower. This strength 3 tower is separated by lava, so it does not count in this fief. That is a total of 3 strength. Wealth is determined by the number of different types of goods produced. For example, this fief has 2 fields, but we only count 1 of them, a forest, and a sea. That is a total of 3 goods. To harvest, multiply the strength and wealth. For this fief, I would multiply the 3 strength by 3 wealth for a total of 9 points. Then, move your rabbit up that many points on the tracker. If you break 100, put a second rabbit at the top in the 100 spot and move the other rabbit as normal. If you break 200, move the rabbit from the 100 spot to the 200 spot and move the other rabbit as normal. Once you have completed 4 rounds, the game is over, and it's time to reveal your parchments. One at a time, players will check to see if they have completed the missions on their parchments and add up any treasure they have. The player with the most golden carrots is declared the winner and has the title of Big Ears until the next game. If there is a tie, players will share the victory. And that's Bunny Kingdom! You can watch us play this and many other board games live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/BoardGameHouse.